So, are we actually going to buy this pub, Laura?
Or are we just going to carry on talking about it for the next 6 months?
I imagine everyone who's been tuning in and who's been watching this probably feels like we haven't moved forward at all.
And they would be pretty correct.
Well, we're trying our best to, but obviously there's hurdles. Yeah, anyone who doesn't know, we're buying a pub. It's 9 miles north of here. It's our second site. It's in the village called West Ashby. It's the West Ashby Arms. We're excited about it. This is part 2 of a sort of double episode. Part 1, we had some really aggressive hurdles.
Yes. Basically, evaluation didn't come in at what we needed it to come in at. So it was kind of touch and go on whether we were going to be able to buy it, or whether we should buy it. There was just lots of things that were kind of
We wanted to be really transparent with everyone who's sort of, because we're getting messages all the time asking questions, aren't we? And this episode today, subsequently, since we filmed that, we've sat down with the owners, we've had really difficult conversations with the lenders, we've had difficult conversations between ourselves.
Mm-hmm. But we have come to a decision, so we're going to talk about that today and how we're going to move forwards and what we're planning on doing.
So yeah, welcome to this episode of A Diary of a Pub Landlord. Can we light the fires? So we arranged to sit down with the owners, which is never nice conversation, is it?
I hate it. I hate discussing money. It stresses me out. Makes me really awkward.
It has almost made it worse because we've got a relationship with them now, and you know it's a good relationship. And the last thing we want is to fall out with anybody. We got a roof quote, we got a damp quote. We sat down with the owners to discuss effectively that amount of remedial work that had been sort of taken off the valuation.
I think it's worth also saying that at the time when they valued it, the valuer said that he recommended a survey. Now, the risk of having a survey was that obviously it could bring up even more remedial work.
Yeah, which from anyone watching this, they might see that as really naive.
But I think we know that there's going to be work to do.
Yeah,
we've bought enough old properties to know that chances are there's going to be things that are going to cost us money in the next few years.
So we've all, like from our, I guess the way we look at it is we sort of thought if we have a survey, this could be open even more.
Diabolical, basically.
Yeah, it could bring up even more stuff, and we just didn't want to do that. Like ultimately now, we just want to buy the pub.
We want to get it over the line.
We want to get trading. So we'd sort of said to our broker, if we come back with a roof quote and a damp quote and it's a good price and the sellers agree, do you think they'll let us proceed on that basis? And they sort of said, let's have that conversation. Yeah. So that's what we did. We sat down with the owners. Bit of a difficult conversation. Yeah. I definitely got a bit stressed, and it's really hard because you just need to break it down in terms of not the business. Sorry, it's not the emotional purchase; it's the business purchase, and
it's out of our hands. It's not a decision we're making. We're obviously relying on the bank. We're not cash buyers, as much as I'd love to be. Mm-hmm. We couldn't do anything about it. The bank aren't going to lend more than they deem property to be worth. It's just too high risk for them.
So we sat down, we put a figure forward basically, which is obviously considerably off where we were, but in line with what the banks say it's worth. So that was really difficult because the owners have got their onward purchase, they've got their dream, we've got our dream, and we're just trying to attach all the dots. So fortunately, they've sort of been able to deal with
a few bits their end.
The implications of these conversations, their end, which have been positive. And we put a figure towards the bank.
In the hope that they would let us proceed without getting a survey. And they did.
And they're satisfied.
So that's good.
So that's really good news.
So
then following week, as we were sort of going through the last little bits of admin, we did know this, but I thought there might have been a way around it. But basically, the West Ashby Arms is opted to tax, meaning there's VAT on the purchase. So hypothetically speaking, it's going to cost us 20% more. When we were talking about that, there was a couple of options. There's something called transfer of going concern. Now, this is something that happens when there's VAT on a purchase. When you're buying a building with VAT on, they can transfer it Fur it.
Did you hear that?
Did she just jump?
I think she might have
Hopefully
done
that wasn't on the microphone, Beatrice. Well, that might be in your wedding video when you're a bit older.
Is she
I mean, it doesn't smell great. I mean,
maybe did a poo?
we think Bee's done a poo, so we're going to go
confident
change
she's
it.
done a poo.
Laura's going to change the nappy.
You don't fancy doing it?
Nah.
No?
So whilst we're there, if you've been following through the videos over the last however many weeks, you'll be fully aware that we have also been opening our 8th bedroom here at the Leagate, which we aptly named the West Ashby. So we're going to go change B. We'll do a little tour of the room. We've got it open just by the skin of our teeth.
Literally, Alex Dillis's boyfriend had to come in and put a mirror up for me.
Good man, Alex.
Because Harry was, where were you? Oh, you were stag doing.
Yeah, so we'll do a room update and then we'll come back and we'll finish the conversation about the actual West Ashby Arms, not the bedroom, the West Ashby here at the Leagate. Yeah, let's go have a look.
Dirt on my boots and a dream in my veins.
8th bedroom,
Yep.
Leagate Inn, osteopath clinic. We've done a few bits in it, but obviously if you haven't watched the other videos, this was my bedroom, the osteopath clinic. Now it's back open.
Chef's bedroom, storage room, general dumping ground.
Mainly storage room.
Yeah.
And now we've got it back open as a room and probably one of my favourites.
I really like the colour.
Yeah. So yeah, come in and have a look.
And a backbone built from county lines. Cause I'm back roads raised, some big soul. Bonfire burning where the wild things go. Radio up with a window down. That's how we do it in a no-name town. Cornfield heart with a rebel blaze. Living this life in 1,000 ways. But every mile I've ever made, yes, back roads raised.
Last time we were in here, didn't look like this, did it?
No, it was very much the dumping ground.
So it's full of stuff. It was a bit stressful. We had not too many days to get it open, ready for the wedding. Now we've done the wedding, we've had guest check-in. Everyone's really enjoying it. Another addition
Very
to our...
popular. The colour was a strong choice, I think.
The white ceilings look nice.
They're not white. That's the colour that you said looked like poo.
I know, it's crazy how it's changed.
Trust the process.
Again, last time you were in here, didn't look like this. I think Chris had all those walls out. Bless him.
Yeah, it was all had to be dug out.
And we were
I think.
discussing the tiles, obviously, and
Which now look fabulous. I like
how much
that.
of a nightmare how much of a nightmare they were going to be. And they were a nightmare, but it's done now, and we won't ever think about it ever again.
A few more bits that we need to get, so I still need to replace this because it doesn't really go with the feng shui.
Nice, you probably just need a little chair as well.
Like that?
Well, I'm just saying, like a little stool or something to go under there.
I'm gonna, you know, the thing that we used to have in here when it was an osteopath thing. That's a better wood to go with all this stuff, so I'm gonna put that in here.
It's a nice big room as well. It feels bigger than a lot of the others.
Well, it's the same size as Reevesby, isn't it?
You could definitely get a sofa bed in here.
That's the plan. That is the plan. Obviously, we'll take this out and I'll put a sofa bed in.
If just like when people have weddings or if they've got young children, obviously you can get a fold-out bed.
We've gone for a bit more of a different style in this bathroom. I am absolutely in love with it, and I might buy those tiles for my own house.
It is a bit like Moroccan-y.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, it's nice.
Boho-y, is that the right word?
We've still gone like traditional on the toilet and the sink, etc. I do like the tiles, I'm not going to lie to you.
So let's just go back to the whole shower tray situation and just clarify here. This is a shower tray I ordered in the first place because I thought, well, that will work because then you've got the whole thing is a shower tray. The whole thing is a shower tray. You walk in, it's lovely. Harry wanted to order one that came to like here, so then it was just weird.
You need to sort this out, babe. This was your responsibility.
I ordered it right.
Your responsibility to order these
tray,
bits,
and you told me it was too big.
No, and what is it?
The one you've ordered is too small.
Yeah, but is it too big?
No, it's too small.
The other one is too big.
No, it's not. It's perfect.
Well, we need to measure it and stuff.
We just need to order it. We need to get it here for tomorrow.
Yeah, but we
'cause
need
Chris
to
is obviously
double
going
check
home.
everything.
I asked you to double check it.
Yeah.
And you didn't.
Okay.
So I was right, basically. And Harry was wrong.
Anyway, it was too big
But it fits perfectly now. It does the job.
because we had
It's
to gouge the wall out.
But that's okay. We've got
It's
It
It's
still
fine,
looks
darling.
better than it would have done if you'd have done it.
Perfect. It's perfect. I wouldn't change anything for the world. So the tiles that I had to help Chris because he was struggling, wasn't he?
He was cross. Yeah, he was cross.
But we laid them all in a row to get this herringbone design right. We actually laid probably 30, 40 tiles, and then I sat there with Chris and I was like, Chris, it's going wrong. We need to start again because they're like this. When you put them, they look straight, and then as you sort of start to build it, you can see that they actually are, even if it's like 1-2 centimeters, by the time you get to the top, it will be completely out. So when we went from that bit to that bit, it was like millimeter perfect in the end, once we'd done the maths and sort of worked it all out. So yeah, now I look at any herringbone tiling and I'm like, oh, that's not quite right. So I feel like I'm a bit of a professional now.
But I think I have been banned from ordering tiles unsupervised moving forward.
The problem is, and even Chris hates it, and then when he does it, he's like, oh, they look mega. Like, it does look good, so it's
I'm all
just
about
one
the
of those
vision.
things.
I'm not too worried about how we get there, but that's probably because I'm not doing it.
Yeah. But yeah, obviously that in like the West Ashby toilets floor.
No, not happening. So I
But
get
to
it.
be fair, once you've set it up, it's actually all right. So it's just getting that set up correct. So yeah, really nice bathroom, nice bed. Got that delivered
Do you
on
like
time.
what I've done here?
Yeah, I think it's all right.
The doors were a bit aggressive. I wasn't a fan.
Yeah,
They didn't match these doors. They didn't match that wood. It was
it's
too
all right.
much.
I'd like to
And
have
actually,
a
I
bit
think
more
that
of
was
it. I'd like to take the frame out and build
Yeah,
something
100%.
in, but like it's really nice. So that's the West Ashby. Let's go back to the table to discuss the conversation on the actual West Ashby Arms. So right back at the start, the sellers, sort of a few weeks after we found out and the solicitors were all instructed, they said that the building was opted to tax, meaning there's VAT on the purchase. So hypothetically speaking, it's going to cost us 20% more. When we were talking about that, there was a couple of options. There's something called transfer of going concern. Now, this is something that happens when there's VAT on a purchase. When you're buying a building with VAT on, they can transfer it, which basically means that if the business is trading and you're buying a business, then you don't actually have to pay the VAT and it can go through all the solicitors and it's sorted out behind the scenes. Because effectively there was a tenant in place, the tenant's moved out, the building is now vacant. We are literally just buying a building, not a business.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that TOG C rule cannot be applied, meaning that we've now got to find X amount of VAT to put into the mix. So yeah, so that's just been another hurdle. We've had to restructure slightly in terms of when we pay the VAT and how quickly we can claim it back and stuff like that, which I don't think is illegal.
Hope not.
Well, it's not, isn't it? We're just changing how we file our VAT. So yeah, we're just having to be a little bit smart. So that's also come back into the mix. So we're having to find a little bit of extra money again, which we'll claim back. So that's positive. So ultimately, these issues have been resolved.
Rectified.
And what did we do on Tuesday?
We went and signed our lives away.
So yeah, we've signed the documents with the solicitors, or most of them anyway.
I think there's one more to sign.
There's a couple of little things we're just waiting on, and then we should hopefully be exchanging and completing in the same day.
Yeah.
Which is all very exciting.
/ slightly terrifying.
Yeah. So it's a quick update on the Ashby because I feel like we haven't been too vocal about it in the last few videos. It's a positive update. It's looking pretty promising. Obviously, moving forward, it's going to be full steam ahead. As and when we get the keys, we're going to be filming every single week in terms of our refurbishment, the plans. It's going to be hectic. It's going to be exciting.
Yep. It's going to be stressful.
It's going to be stressful.
We're probably going to fall out.
Hopefully keep the rings on our fingers. But no, we're really, really looking forward to it. It's definitely an extremely exciting journey. We really hope you can tune in. If you haven't already, it's extremely important to us. Head to the channel, subscribe, like the video, leave us a comment, anything like that. It would be really, really good to get some feedback and stuff on the channel. Things are building. Yeah, and we're really excited. So hope you come along for the journey. Thanks very much. Tune in next week.
Back roads race, some big